Hi, this is Jessica Maes, Infusionsoft Certified Consultant, and today I'm going to show you how to modify field names in Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft, as you know, we have our area where we have our contact information. There's areas where we have our company information. There's areas where we have our affiliates information. And there's tons and tons of fields, and those fields have names that are determined by Infusionsoft. And very often, those fields will work for your particular business, and other times you just kind of wish that you could make some modifications to what a certain field is called. And I'm here to tell you that you can go ahead and do that very often. I'm going to quickly show you a contact record so I can illustrate what I'm talking about here. So I'm in a random contact record. It doesn't matter whose contact record I'm in, it's just that I'm in contacts. What I'm talking about here are the field names. So first name, last name, company, job title, test, lead source, owner. If you're going into one of your contact records, my guess, I'm pretty certain I've already changed this. These have been changed. We don't have two company fields as the norm in our contact records. We don't have a field called test. I've already gone ahead and demoed this for customers, and so I've made changes in my system, and you're seeing those changes right here. But you get the point. We all have first name, we all have last name, we all have company. Now, if you decided that you wanted that to say something different, so for demo purposes, this says first name, last name. I'm just going to change it to customer first name and customer last name just so that you can see a difference. I'm actually going to put that back because I don't really like that, but I want to show you how you're going to be able to change these. From the Infusionsoft icon, you go into Admin Settings. This takes us into the Application Settings. And over here on the left, we want to click on Application. Right here where it says System Labels, this is where we can make changes to the system labels in Infusionsoft. So what you would do is you would click on the section where you want to find the field that you want to modify the name of. And in our case, it's going to be the contact area. You will lose all unsaved settings by editing system labels. Do you wish to continue? You're probably going to click yes. And then you get a list of all of the fields in contact records. And on this list, every single one of them starts with contact. That part doesn't show up in contact records. So start focusing on after the dot there. So this is address 1 type, address street 1, address street 2, address 2 type, and so forth. That is the name of the field over in your contact record. Okay, so we talked about first name and last name. These are alphabetical after the word contact. So right here, contact first name. We click on what says no value. It gives us a box where we can modify what that says. So I'm going to say customer first name. Remember what I said about I don't necessarily love this field, this change that I'm making. I just want to illustrate the change. I'm actually going to put it back, and I'll show you how to do that too before we're done. I'm going to save, and now I'm going to find last name, and I'm going to change that. I'm going to save. There we go. And we don't have to save anymore. I'm going to go back into a contact record. And you will see now that the fields first name and last name now say customer first name, customer last name. My changes did take in the system. So I've gone ahead and renamed those fields to something different than what we receive out of the box in our application. I'm going to go ahead and put those back because I don't really like them. We go back in. So admin settings, click on application, go into the section you want to go into. I've gone ahead and clicked reset. It does put it back to the default first name. I'll do it again here, and then I'm going to show you how those changes did take in the system. And there we go, it's gone back to first name and last name. So that is the area where you make those changes. Now I will wrap up by saying that I was hanging out in the contact section. That's probably the most common spot that people like to go in and modify the names of fields, but just be aware that you can make changes in the company section, the user section, on down the line. So you're not limited to just changing the names of the contact fields. You have all sorts of things that you can play around with and make your own. And that is how we modify field names in Infusionsoft.